Woo! Woo! All right. Good. Good to see y'all all survived Halloween. You know what I'm saying? Anyone got hit with eggs? No? Good. Make sure.
I'm sorry I didn't hit you with an egg. And you know, bring down your Halloween experience.
Do you guys miss your wigs?
That was my real hair.
So this is fake right now?
No, it's underneath the hat. I just can't take the hat off.
It's like Jadakiss. Remember Jadakiss had a baldy forever and then came out of nowhere with like a dark Caesar? People were like, what the fuck? That's us. We're just pretending to be bald. Until we just come out with hair like, yo, shock the world.
It's pretty low stakes.
You know what I'm saying? Very low stakes. 0 stakes.
Are you guys celebrating No Nut November?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. That's about like nut allergies.
Yeah.
No pecans for me.
No pistachios, no almonds.
That's come on, no nut, no all of November. Like, be like no nut Monday. Like, no nut 1 o'clock.
No nut, half an hour.
You gonna go a whole month without? Who made that? That sounds like some shit Russia's doing to upset the election.
So,
can't have sex, masturbate, and nut anyway.
Or nut in any way.
Watching pornography and having boners are allowed, but you can't nut. Why would you? You give yourself blue balls on. You're only allowed 1 wet dream. If you have more than one, then you consider yourself out. The fuck is this, baseball? Just looking at the ump like, yo, what the fuck?
First of all, they could have just. This didn't need to be a list. The last one could have just been it.
Look, man, just
don't nut in
30
30 days. That's it. Very simple rules.
Destroy Dick December.
Well, okay. So then you like just fast for November, then you go mad hard in December? Like, yo, I got the starter log.
Also, well, yeah, Thanksgiving. You don't really have sex on Thanksgiving, right?
I mean,
y'all don't, right?
I mean, I don't have sex.
If mashed potatoes is good, baby.
That's what I'm saying. I don't have sex. I just lay back and get sexed. Because I'm too full.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, yo, I can't move. Just go ahead, do your thing. Squeezing my butt cheeks together and shit. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know that trick? Why Alex the only one laughing? Like, y'all don't know.
Why? You know why Alex is laughing? Because Alex is a nasty.
Yeah, it's just your boy. You know what I'm saying? It's
Alex
guy
is nasty.
right there.
You ruined Alex's reputation like 4 episodes, by the way. I know when Alex be walking the street, like people hide their kids from him and shit.
Nah, Alex Tinder's fucking lit now, boy.
He be in restaurants and other guys look at him like, yeah.
Yeah, that's my fucking guy.
Yeah, like that.
He's like, yo, you're
I'm
so
an airdrop
brave.
you a file.
He's like, yo, you're a hero, dog.
Thank you for your service. No. How many days in November? 30? Damn.
30?
How many days is your record?
Of not
nutting?
like ejaculating?
Let me go check my spreadsheet. Like,
like, I'm very aware, because I get like, you know how people get hangry?
Yes.
I get like that, but like with my dick. So it's like, if I don't bust a nut in like a certain amount of time, I get like very wound up and upset. So like, it's probably like a week maybe without busting a nut. Wow. Manually or like analog with a partner.
I love how other shows are starting. They're probably talking about like Trump being impeached, global warming. No. Miro nutting.
You know what I'm saying?
Just Miros need the nut.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta do it. You gotta nut. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's why.
Maybe, but you tie it all together because maybe if Donald Trump nutted, we wouldn't be in this mess. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he would be more relaxed and like, you know what I'm saying, centered.
Really makes you think.
You know?
Yeah.
Maybe if he nutted.
Give it up for MSNBC Miro over here.
He would align his chakras, you know what I'm saying?
That's one conversation with Bernie Sanders. Now he's on some politics shit.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. I know after I nut, I am very jovial. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, yo, what's up, guys? Let's have fun. You want to play Mario Kart? Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? How could you be mad after you bust a nut?
DESUS wants us to move on.
No, I'm just thinking about next year when they name what shows are getting Emmys. I'll remember this episode.
If you don't, then you're anti-black. Big Joker. Give me the book.
So, Miro, do you want to talk about Walter Mercado?
Walter Mercado was a very important part of any Latino household growing up because he would tell your titi how much money she was gonna make, if she was gonna get ass, you know what I'm saying? Like her future, and everything like that, and you had to shut the fuck up because back then there was no DVR and you couldn't do the 50-second rewind. So if you were Taurus and you missed your horoscope, it's a dub. Till the next day. You know what I'm saying? And the guy was an icon and a legend. Rest in peace, Walter Mercado. You know what I'm saying?
He kind of looked like an auntie.
He does. He got the wild auntie flow. Shout out to him for being mad, wild, you know what I'm saying, gender fluid, mad early in the game, you know what I'm saying, pioneering that shit. Had the Liberace swag on a million, you know what I'm saying? Look at that shit, bro. The Cape game was immaculate, looking like my grandma's drapes.
Wow.
Look at the flow, B. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Look at my son right here. He's like, yo, Doctor Strange who? You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here. My man's like a Marvel hero right there. Captain Puerto Rico. Burn. Salute, B. R.I.P. Yo, all my titis is in shambles right now, bro. I had to turn on my WhatsApp notifications off.
I didn't even know he was still alive. That's crazy. Well, he's not now, so.
Bendiciones para todos y que Dios me los bendiga a todos.
Yes.
Hoy, mañana y siempre.
He kind of looks like Hillary Clinton if she went to a really bad makeup artist.
You know what I'm saying?
Y que reciban de mí siempre paz, mucha paz, pero sobre todo mucho, 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 mucho amor.
You know what? Google Jocelyn Wilderstein.
Oh, cat lady.
Cat lady, that's who he kind of looked like. He looks like the halfway point. Y'all know about Jocelyn Wilderstein? Super rich lady, and she was like, I got a lot of money, so I'm gonna look like a cat.
I'm gonna butcher my entire girl.
So this is what she looks like. Yeah.
Oof, okay. Yeesh, goddamn.
Yeah, it's like the same fillers in the cheeks.
Yeah. But she did an interview. She was like, she doesn't care how people feel about her looks. So clearly.
I mean, shit. If she did, she would be in a,
What do you think his net worth was?
Who, Walter Mercado?
Walter Mercado? Probably like in the, I would say, 200 million pesos?
5 million.
5 million.
mil?
See?
Wow.
See?
Is that?
See? Look at that.
Damn.
Look at that. If he was fucking Walter, you know, Merchant, you know what I'm saying, he'd probably be making $50 million.
That's right. Preach, Mero.
Yeah. Fuck. Respect my man, you know what I'm saying?
Mero's Dominican dire.
Yo.
I want you to throw on a blue vest.
Standing with y'all, you know what I'm saying? North Face bubble vest out here.
Do you guys want to hear his horoscope for you for 2019?
Oh, why
You
not?
guys the same sign?
Yeah.
Taurus?
Yeah. Fuck with the bull, get the horns. Yeah.
I don't like that.
Nobody does.
All right, this has been translated. Taurus, son of Venus, son of sensuality, of pleasure.
Sounds good.
What a year you will have. You're going to enjoy it like never before. It's a year where your happiness has to come from you. Don't wait to get it from anyone. Get it from you.
Well, this directly conflicts with No Nut November.
That's kind of wild. It was like a
Make up
challenge.
your mind, man.
He was like, yo, I'm gonna leave this earth, but before I leave, I'm gonna leave you with this challenge. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. It's terrible.
Do not jerk off.
Also, for the record, I already used my one wet dream, so.
Does that count for no November? Like
I was just watching the Knicks play game, and I don't know, baby. I seen RJ's hand do it. Next thing you know, I had to wash the sheets.
Frank Ntilikina got 8 minutes, yo. Oh.
I heard that Friday Night Knicks song, and I was like, oh, yeah. I got to get there. Fast as I can. Oh, jeez. Oh, sorry.
I think we can start.
Yeah, let's start the goddamn show.